Brian White here with head women's soccer coach Simon Duffy. Coach, you saw your team last night battle hard and come back to tie the North Georgia Nighthawks 3-3. What did you see in your team last night as you guys started off the fall season?
A lot of character, and albeit not a complete first half by any means, got off to a great start. And I thought we were playing some great football, and the players were really putting forth the effort, moving the ball quickly with intense and in good intensity and purpose. But unfortunately, just some individual mistakes, some errors cost us goals, and against a team as quality, with as much quality as North Georgia, we got punished. So it was really good to see the reaction from the players. You know, the old saying, you know, if you can score in the first five or last five of a half, it makes things easier. So to get one back within the first five of the second half was absolutely key, because that just gives us a bit of wind in our sails and a bit more belief. But I thought we bossed the second half, created some really good chances, and finally it paid off when Emily put the ball in the back of the net. So just a lot of good character, and for the vast majority of the game, I thought we were very, very good. Obviously, it's still early in the season. We have a lot of work to do. Players still have a lot of learning to do as well, but it's part of it. So I can't fault the players for their effort, but for overall, just so proud of them with how they responded, and not just throwing in the towel. You know, so. Big one for us last night to get back level, and hopefully this will, you know, stand good for us here later on in the season when we come up against other good opponents as well.
And as part of the first contest, you saw a couple freshmen make their debuts.
Yeah.
What about the youth of this team, along with the senior leadership that you have, makes it so dynamic?
And it's not just that; it's our sophomores that are still freshmen on the field as well. We've got quite a few of them, but no. Nelly stepped in, did great last night. Alicia in the back as well, and then Sydney Duncan coming off the bench, putting in some good minutes. So it was very good to see that. We expect a lot out of these players. The type of players we're looking to bring in exemplify that, and I think the effort put forward, they're so talented. So great, just experience for them overall, to experience something like that, to play against a good team like North Georgia, who look to get the ball down and play as well, and are very dangerous on the break, very strong in the back. It's just going to bode well for those three in particular, but also, like I said, those sophomores that are still freshmen on the field that haven't really experienced the fall season as well.
And now you turn your attention on Sunday to another Peach Belt opponent in Young Harris, who were able to come out last night and take the win against another SAC opponent in Tusculum. But what about these non-conference games, especially early in the season, helps the girls prepare for what's later on?
I think the level of the opponent is big, because North Georgia, another team in Young Harris, just so talented, and we want to challenge the players. We don't want it to come up, you know, when it gets time for conference tournament, that we haven't really been tested. We want to be tested. So last night we had a few errors, but I think that's mendable. That's something that we can address. Players can see what they've done incorrectly, hopefully can fix it, and we can move on. And it's simple breakdowns, and it's simple little errors. So I'm never going to fault players for making mistakes, but they must learn from those mistakes. So to get challenged early on in the season and in these first couple of games, and obviously going on the road against Young Harris on Sunday is going to be another tough one. So hopefully we can recover. We'll go through a game plan today and tomorrow, but a lot of it now is down to recovery today. Go over a few things from the game last night, and hopefully we have a good training session tomorrow and get ready for our trip down to Young Harris on Sunday.
And you mentioned the trip is on the road.
Yeah.
First true road test for a lot of your players. What's the message going to be to the team as you get ready to hit the road?
Just try and keep everything as natural as we can, and what I mean by that is you know, as much as a home game day feeling, the preparation for the players, and that's on them. Whether it's getting their rest, getting their sleep at night, nutrition, making sure they're taking in plenty of fluid. So those are the things that are down to the responsibility of the player. So hopefully they can understand the importance of that, and we can make it as familiar as a game or as normal as a game as it can be. But everything we'll do for them in preparation, we'll give them the best advantage we can to hopefully show up and put in a performance against Young Harris.
Thanks, Coach, and best of luck to you and the girls on Sunday.
Appreciate it.
For the Eagle Sports Network, I'm Brian White. He's head women's soccer coach Simon Duffy.